Namaskar and good morning guys. Time check 7 a.m. and today we are heading to a place which is a laboratory. A laboratory where mind is the subject of experimentation. But more of that later. Now I am heading to Dadar station so that I can get my train to Lonavala in time. See you in a moment. But before we continue, time pass puzzle number 2. What is it that can never be seen? A witness of all your activities, it has always been. What is it that winners and losers both possess? It can turn a man into a success or a mess. Think over it, for it took me almost 15 minutes to make this up. As usual, I'll tell you the answer at the end of the vlog. Hey guys, so I've reached Dadar station and actually I have planned to take the Koina Express of 8:50 am. I'm on time, but it seems that the train has not yet left CST. So let's see how late it is and when we'll be able to start. Hello guys, so as you can see, I've reached Lonavla station and yeah, we are going to Manashakti Kendra today. So the story that I know is, there was a man who was very successful with films, basically he was a very successful man when in the year 1957 he attained realization, post which he opened the Manashakti Trust here in Lonavala, and the objective of the trust was to enhance spirituality with practical experiments so as to scientifically prove all the spiritual knowledge that we have. So they have a lot of machines, a lot of technology to prove a lot of spiritual and mind related stuff. What it is, we'll actually go and see. And in the year 1993, Swamiji went into Samadhi. Now the real name of Swamiji is not known, but he is known by the name Swami Vidnyanananda. Now let us see what we find out there. So as you guys can see, now I am in an auto from Lonavala station to Manashakti. There are no direct buses or MSRTC buses. There are only two options with you. Either you can take a separate auto which will cost you 100 rupees per way, or you can take a share auto which will cost you 15 rupees per seat. And so I am in one of the share autos and you can see the location. It's right in front of there. It's actually on the main highway just after the station. See you at Manashakti guys. So I have just checked into my room and just done over with my lunch. Today I am going to give you a tour of two places, both of which are Manashakti only. The first one is the original Manashakti Research Centre and the second is the Mind Gym. Now, Mind Gym is an interesting place where you can find machines which can give you very powerful insights on your mind and your mental state. And I have also got one of the senior sadhaks in Manashakti Centre to give us a small tour of some of the important places here. Guys, I actually had decided to give you a tour of this place right now, but look at the weather conditions. There you go. This is the amount of clouds that have come to the ground. How in the world is someone supposed to vlog in so much? So let me give you guys a small tour of this place. So this back there was just the entrance of the Manashakti Kendra and it's almost starting to rain, so I'm going to give you a quick tour. Alright, look, we've got a small park here. Alright, now this is the parking area for their own vehicles. So I can see a Manashakti bus here. They have got another yellow plated vehicle there. Another bus. And whoa, they've even got an ambulance of their own. And as you can see, they've made this place self-sufficient in the sense that they have also equipped this place with all the equipments needed for the upkeep of the vehicles. For example, filling air in the tires. And now comes the tummy favorite part of this place, the Ruchi Prayog Hotel, which is a very sought to after place for all the people going through this Pune Mumbai highway. It's quite famous. Just have a look at this. I've noted that for a lot of treks, a lot of Pune Lonavala treks, this is the place where they halt so that you can get your refreshments. Let's see what else we have got. So this is the main office just on the left hand side of the entrance, as you can see. Then they've got a library of their own. As I have told you, there are 250 plus books which Swami Vidnyanananda has authored, and we can see all these books in this library. So now I'm standing right in the middle of this place. Let me show you how it looks. This building here has rooms for the sadhaks who come here for therapy. Here they've got a big conference hall where a lot of training sessions happen. And the left hand side, this building has rooms for the sadhaks who live here. And also there's a small office for the sadhaks there. Hello guys, we've got one of the senior sadhaks of Manashakti, Mr. Suhas Gudhate. Namaskar Suhas ji, I hope you're doing fantastic.
Yes, Namaskar Prathamesh, you are welcome to Manashakti.
Can you help us understand what is the concept of Manashakti?
Manashakti, the name itself suggests the power of mind. Swami Vidnyanananda, he is the founder of Manashakti Research Centre, and as we can understand that everyone has got his own power of mind, and every person utilizes that power to achieve various ambitions in one's life. But then what are the laws of the nature that govern this happiness and sorrow and success in our life? That has been studied by Swamiji through the medium of modern science. And based on that, Swamiji came up with a philosophy called New Way philosophy. He propounded the philosophy. The happiness in the future is related to your progeny. So Swamiji has written one very interesting title, Save Your Child from Yourself. That is related to the learning process and your parenting.
If someone is coming to Manashakti for the first time, what can he or she expect?
First of all, there are about 200 plus books by Swami Vidnyanananda and other senior members of Manashakti. Apart from that, Manashakti has a bouquet of courses. About 50 types of residential study courses are conducted at Manashakti. There are also one-day workshops at Manashakti on various topics. Apart from the books and the study courses, there is personalized remedy, and that is of psychological tests. Through the medium of various biomedical instruments, we can see the inclination of every personality. What are the emotional mix of the person, or what are the potentials of every person, and then how he is spending his energy and how can he conserve his energy to make betterment in his own life.
Suhaji, what can you tell us about this Havan Kunda?
In traditional times, a different kind of yajna was there. In Manashakti, Swamiji has come up with a novel concept of Sarva Kalyan Jnana Yajna. So
Acha.
this is a yajna, but based on knowledge and for the welfare of every individual, every human being.
Wow.
So conventionally, in any yajna, naturally the yajna is lit up, and then everyone has to offer the oblations, the wooden sticks to the yajna
Correct.
that we call as ahuti, or that process is called havan.
Right.
Swamiji has a unique method of describing the words, defining the words in his own way. So havan, so Swamiji has defined that as havana. So जो हव्यास है, हव्यास को नकार, that is negation to the excessive desires. So in this yajna, one resolution is made. Naturally, everyone is striving for the well-being of his own as well as his family.
Correct.
But apart from that, well-being of every individual is also there in his resolution. The medium is naturally the light, and light is the fastest medium in the universe, and that can carry your thoughts also everywhere. So through
Acha.
the medium of light, your all the well wishes are taken to the whole universe, and that is why good atmosphere, good mental atmosphere is created.
So, can you tell me about when this yajna started occurring and what is the frequency? Like, is it every day, every fortnight, every month?
Swamiji started this yajna way back in 1993, and every month from 2nd of every month to the 13th of every month, this yajna is performed, and on the remaining days of the month, the concentration is made on the flames of the candle instead of the flames of the yajna.
Oh,
So that is a symbolic yajna. So we call that as Jyoti Dhyan.
so as I understand, right now we are in the prayer room. And Suhaji, can you tell us about what kind of prayer happens, when it happens, and some idea about why it happens?
In this particular hall, there are 2-3 prayers that are conducted daily in Manashakti. The first one is Karma Shuddhi, means purification of your deeds. That is conducted every morning at about 7:58 in the morning.
Acha.
Then followed by that, collectively Gayatri Mantra is chanted. In Gayatri Mantra, there is a demand for the inspiration for good intellect. So that is why Gayatri Mantra is collectively chanted every day. At 7:30 in the evening, there is flame concentration is conducted. For some days there is yajna, and for the rest of the days, flame concentration or Jyoti Dhyan is conducted over here. The third prayer, that is Vishwa Kalyan Prarthana, prayer
Okay.
for the well-being of the whole universe. The prayer is, in a way, it is a self-talk. So through the medium of prayer, we give ourselves recollection of what are our values, what we are going to do in our daily life.
So, what can you tell us about the figure we all can see here?
Yeah, it's a wonderful, amazing figure that is called as Mahashunyabindu, or
Acha.
in English we may call it as super zero symbol. So zero has its own meaning. You might have heard about the black holes. In
Yes.
nature, in universe, there are black holes, and
Right.
those black holes are very powerful because the gravity is maximum over there, and that is why the energy is stored inside that. So this is a symbol of a black hole. The concept is that Manashakti is a service-based organization where people come together and work selflessly for the well-being of the society. So through the medium of this social service also, we may call that punya, merit is generated out of that. That energy is stored in this Mahashunya Bindu. So consistently
Acha.
people do good deeds, but then in life there are ups and downs. So sometimes people feel that though they are striving for their own well-being, sometimes they think that in addition to their efforts, they need some energy adjustment from outside. So instead of bribing God or bribing other people, here the concept is that people have contributed their punya to this place. So at such moments in life, they can come here, they can make prayer, and then they get the experience that proper adjustments, favorable adjustments are made for them through their own merits. So in a way, this is a bank of your own merits that you perform regularly.
But what about the three circles below them?
So the black color is the symbol of the absorption of all the energy, and white color, it gives away various colors. So these red, green and blue, these are the basic colors in the nature through which we get the energy outside. So black color is all absorbing, and these light wavelengths, they radiate the energy to us.
And lastly, what can you tell us about this Sankalpa Kunda or determination box?
So when people come to Manashakti and then they come to know about the New Way philosophy, what they have to do in their daily life is that they have to make a resolution to contribute their 1 hour's time every day, or 6.25% of their earnings. You contribute your time, or you contribute the income, proportionate income of your 1 hour's time every day.
Achha.
So when people come and determined to contribute something for the society selflessly, they write down their resolution and they can keep that in this Sankalpa Kunda. This is just like a pledge, as Shivaji Maharaj had taken the pledge at Raireshwar. In the same way, here we are contributing something to the society in a declared manner.
Thank you, Suhasji, for all your thoughtful and useful insights.
Thank you, Prathamesh.
So yes, this was a short tour of the original Manashakti Center. Alright guys, so now we are going to the mind gym. And the car is beeping because of this. Yeah, as I was saying, now we are heading to the mind gym of Manashakti, wherein we are going to see a lot of scientific physical machines which can give us a lot of insights about our mind. It is just on the highway across from the original building. I think 5-10 minutes drive.
2 minutes drive.
Acha, 2 minutes drive. So here guys, we have Suhashi again with us, helping us to reach there.
Hello.
And let me show you the view outside. Clouds are literally on the road here. So we have reached the mind gym, and guys, look at this. Now let me show you around the mind gym campus. So the building that you see right behind me is the one where they have their games, they have their experimental machines, and also where lectures take place. And this is the campus that surrounds it. What you can see in front of me is actually their hotel, Ruchi Taranga, where you can get snacks and meals. That's it. So this is the second gate, parking, and the views I was telling you about. Have a look at this. So now I've come to the other side of the building, and look at the figure that is just behind me. How thoughtful it is. It actually speaks very subtly about the law of karma. there's a structure of a hand pouring water. Look at this. We have another thoughtful figure about a small child holding an umbrella over an elder one who's holding an umbrella over a man, and the man's holding an umbrella over the grandpa who cannot hold an umbrella because he's old. And look at the message they have written here. Once again, if there are any other explanation behind building this structure, then all the Manashakti sadhaks are welcome to comment below and enlighten the audience. Oh look, we actually have a board for that hand figure as well, which says, take the hands of the giver, become the giver. Okay, and that's about it. We have reached the third and the final gate of the building here. So yeah, this was a short tour of the, read it for yourself guys. And guys, look, we've got a rarity here, a yellow jasmine. So guys, as promised, I've come to the mind gym. So we've got Mr. Sukrut Hukerikar with us to give us a basic understanding of what this mind gym is.
Thank you. So welcome all of you to Manashakti's new project called as Mind Gym. And in Mind Gym, we measure the power of our mind, which is the focus, as well as how much stress we have through meditation. And we also give a direction as to how to improve it through reports as well as guidance. So you can visit anytime, every day it is open from 9:30 to 6.
So I think it is best now that we jump to a practical machine. Let us start with zero gravity first.
Sure.
Sukrutji, can you give us a brief background of how this all works and what's the purpose of this machine?
As the name suggests, zero gravity means what? Weightlessness.
Correct.
So here we are trying to achieve weightlessness through our mind. So how do we do that? So to do that, we have to meditate and forget our body, because body has the weight, mind has no weight.
Correct.
So when you go into zero thoughts or zero emotions, only then your meditation will increase. There is a miracle that happens, that this entire seat will start going up. And when your meditation goes above 90%, then you hear a Tanpura music, which signifies, which gives you a feedback that you are meditating well.
This is quite an interesting machine, guys, and let us see one practical example of how it actually works. So guys, we've got a volunteer here. Samartha is helping us understand how this machine works. Over to you, Sukrutji.
Yes, so now let us see Samar's meditation. I have attached a EEG headset to his forehead, you can see. Let's start the activity. So we can see the report here. The average meditation is 72.63%. The peace achieved time out of 120 seconds, it is 91 seconds, which is 86%. And the deep meditation, we can see higher level peace calmness, that is 11%, which signifies above 90% meditation. and recovery did not happen because he did not get disturbed only. So
What can you tell about this game named Get Set Concentrate?
So just like we see when we go to any race, the words are get set go. So here there is a race activity in which two cars are going to race.
Okay.
But the uniqueness is that the cars will race according to the player's concentration level.
Oh wow.
If his concentration goes towards high, then the speed of the car is going to increase. And if it goes below 30%, then the brake will be hit and the car will stop. And there is a variation in the speed also according to the concentration level.
Okay, but what does the participant have to focus on?
That's a very interesting question, and many people have that question. Basically, on the screen there will be a dot. So you can see either a circle on the screen or any symbol in your mind you can bring in front of you in your mind. Think about only that, just like Om or a cross or circle or triangle, anything or any thought also. Okay, and then you have to experiment and see in which kind of thought your concentration is going towards high and what kind of thoughts are coming in between and disturbing you.
Alright, so let's jump into it.
Sure.
So here we have got two participants. We have got Sachinji and once again Samartha. As I got to know, basically there will be a 2-minute timer under which the car which does the maximum number of laps wins the race. So yes, let us start.
Player 1's average concentration was 86%, which is 4.5 stars, and the player 2 was 76. Both have done really well, but player 1 wins here. And you can see the other parameters. The most important one is peak performance, which is above 90% performance.
So Sukrutji, what is mind blowing?
So mind blowing, as we say, mind blowing, but here we have to blow the ball according to our mind's concentration level.
Acha.
Yes, and here this is a test of your retention of concentration. So concentration is one thing, but retention is another. Just like when we are playing cricket, there is a batsman who goes on playing and playing. So that is called retention of concentration. Here the target is the ball has to remain at the top for 30 seconds for you to complete a level, and there are 3 levels in this: easy, medium and hard. First level is a threshold of 35%.
Okay.
Then second level is 45, third level is 65. You have to maintain your concentration above that level for 30 seconds at least
To pass that.
to
level.
pass that level.
Okay.
And ultimately there is a report for that also. Now we are starting the activity. Countdown has started. Again here we have to focus on the dot that will come right now on the screen. It has come now. And there is a mind meter and there is a retention meter. If the retention meter goes to 30, then that level will be complete, and you can see the ball has gone up in the air. You can see the ball is going up and down, which is reflecting our state of mind. Now we can see the report. The average concentration is 57.37%, which is slightly better than average, and steadiness is 65%. Okay, steadiness means how steady was that level. So when you saw the ball was little bit going up and down after level 2, that is why the steadiness has come slightly lower at 65%, and he completed his first level in one shot, but the next 2 levels were not completed.
Thank you, Parimalji.
Welcome.
So now we have come to the section where there are actual machines which can help monitor what is going on in your mind. One of them is emotion monitor machine. And what can you tell us about this?
Yes. So what does emotion mean? So E plus motion, that means there is some motion happening inside our body and that is impacting us, right? So it may impact us positively or negatively. But research suggests that any kind of excited emotion or any stressful emotion, both the things impact us negatively, and we can measure that also.
Acha.
Yes.
Even exciting or adrenaline related emotions can also be detrimental.
Yes. Yes. When you are too much excited, that is actually not good for your body. And there are ways to measure this. So one way is heart rate. When your emotions are too high, but how do we measure even little bit differences of emotions? So that can be done through this.
Acha.
This is called GSR, which is galvanic skin response. So through our skin, little bit of perspiration is happening, and according to our emotional state, or even if we lie or say the truth, that skin response changes.
Okay.
And those variations happen very quickly, and they can be measured. So this is one experiment that can be done to understand whether if any tragic thing has happened in our life, have we able to let go of that, or if there is something very exciting for us, then how attached we are to that excitement and what is happening in our body because of it. Now we are starting with the GSR activity, and there is a neurofeedback provided to the participant here, and we can see the waveform of the SCR, which is the skin conductance rate over here, and certain readings, and we can see whether the person is going upwards or downwards. So here downwards is better, reduction in skin conductance is better. Now let us see the report. So here we can see that the person, he was in green zone for around 48%, yellow 12%, orange was 24% and red was 14%. So to a decent extent, this person was able to achieve balance of emotions because the green part is much higher.
So Sukrutji, now what can you tell us about this machine?
So this machine is about measuring your inner balance, which will be measured through heart rate variability, and that depends on our breathing. But what it shows to us is the synchronicity of our brain with our heart, how synchronous we are. So our heart, there is a rhythm that it goes up and down, but the heart rate also slightly goes up when we breathe in and it goes down when we breathe out. So that is called as heart rate variability.
Acha.
Let's say your average is 80, then when you breathe in it will go to 84, when you breathe out it will go to 86. So heart rate variability is 8 here, from say 84 to 76. So that can be measured here. It should be there, otherwise it is a flat line, correct? So it should be there, whether it is there for you or not and how good it is for you, that will be measured by this machine.
So let's jump into it.
Yeah, sure. Here the person has to breathe in and breathe out according to some kind of a feedback which is given here. So here we can see that the person is breathing now, breathing in and breathing out, and on the screen you can see that there are some bars going up and down. So now it has gone up and now going down, so you have to breathe out, for example, then again breathe in and try to do abdominal breathing. And over here we can see the graph which is coming. If it is rhythmic, it means that your heart health is better, good. If it is arrhythmic, then it signifies that there may be some issues in your heart health. But you should go and see a doctor if it is not rhythmic. Now we will see the report. So you can see here that there is a parameter called as average beats per minute, which is showing the heart rate, and there is average coherence, which is 1.9 here, which is decent. So it has gone in the green zone here and it was improving. So this person has high of 80%, medium of 20%, and there was no low zone. So this shows decent heart health here, and we can see that the graph is also quite rhythmic here, but not entirely rhythmic.
Now I'm going to take you to the inspirational show. Let's see what amazing features it has got for us.
1857 ची क्रांती अयशस्वी झाली असेल, पण ती अपयशी अजिबात ठरली नाही. किंबहुना स्वातंत्र्यासाठी सशस्त्र लढ्याच्या या नांदीचे सूर आद्य क्रांतिकारक वासुदेव बळवंत फडक्यांच्या पाठोपाठ चाफेकर बंधू बिनीचे शिलेदार ठरले.
मी दामोदर हरी चाफेकर एक गोष्ट निक्षून सांगतो. त्यामधून माझ्यासारख्या असंख्य तरुणांच्या मनात विद्रोहाच्या दारुगोळ्यांची प्रचंड कोठारं उभी केली होती. ती कोठारं त्या निमित्ताच्या ठेंगीची वाट बघत होती. निमित्त झाले.
Alright guys, so I'm back in my room and I've taken all the tours of both the Manashakti centers today. So let's wrap up this vlog, and the answer to the puzzle that I had given you in the start of the video is, I think you should have guessed by now because the theme of today's vlog was that itself. The answer is mind. Yes, mind. For those of you who have jumped the video, go to the start of the video to take the puzzle. Alright, see you guys next time.